Hello Aries, how are you guys doing? Thank you so much for clicking on this video. Okay, Aries, I just want to clear the energy really quick. Okay, Aries, I feel like there's been in your life, there have been things that has been cleared out, okay, in the past, and this was getting ready, making room for all of these blessings here. I feel like there is something here where you cleared out a lot of things in your life and cleared out a lot of room in your heart, and this is going to be filled. It's going to be filled with blessings in your life. Let's see what Spirit has for you guys. Okay, I'm going to pull a couple oracle cards and then I'm going to clarify with the tarot, okay, to see what the messages are today. You have biblical, okay? So this can talk a lot about, it doesn't matter, I'm not taking these cards literally, okay? So there's other meanings that I'm getting from this card, so you don't have to, believe in the Bible or anything like that, okay? In biblical times, a lot of things were made and there was another reason behind it. There's like thinking ahead and this ulterior way. Everything was like, this is the way that things are. And if you're going to break outside of that, you have to think very hard, far and ahead, and have a plan and have things built in where it kind of looks like everything's normal here when it's not. There's something else going on. So I feel like there is something very strategic that is happening in your life that spirit or spirit guides are doing in your life, have done in your life, and you're going to come to see why now. Or this could be something that you're planning, you're thinking far ahead, and it's like you're an expert at something that you do, and you may not realize that you're an expert at something that you do, but that's going to be coming out for you here. You have phobia here. So there could be a fear that you have, and so this is why you're keeping something hidden, or you feel like, you're afraid because things have been, it looks like things are going one particular way, but come to find out it's all going to come together. So you could be afraid because what you're seeing right now is not what you're wanting to have continue happen. Or there is something here where you're doing something and maybe you're not letting this be known and you're afraid of other people finding this information out because this is something that is right for you. But there could be a way where you feel like a situation or something here. This is reminding me of my cousin worked as a hairstylist and, the salon was just, according to her, I don't know, but, she was like, they were stealing her clients and they would, they were messing up the booking things and this was causing people to be very upset. And it was just a nightmare working there. And so she kind of went in the system and she got the names and phone numbers of all her clients. She brought them on and they were only requesting to see her, and those ones she messaged and she said, hey, I'm moving here. I'm starting my own thing, if you're interested. Just kind of against the rules. But at the same time, she wasn't taking clients that the salon had given her. It was like, there's a way where you got to kind of look out for yourself here. And if you're kind of reading between the lines to do things, I mean, you could be afraid that, they could find out that you did this and you could get in trouble somehow. But, let's see. Because sometimes there's a solution that is a different solution and it's making a way, It's just like reminding me of somebody that built something and they build like a trap door in something and oh, you're not supposed to transport things this kind of thing, whatever it is. Maybe it's some kind of a document, and at the time, there's no separation between church and state. So if you're not this religion, if you're a different religion, so you're wanting to transport a book of a different kind of people, right? In this hole, in this bench that this trap door bottom that it's like locked in there, it's built into the bench, and it's like, oh yeah, I'm just transporting benches, but really you're transporting, like, you know what I'm saying? This is something where it's like, yeah, but all people should be allowed to, be their religion and to express their views or blah 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 blah. It's like, have their freedom. But there's a fear in doing that. There's a boldness here where you're kind of, so there could be a way where you can see how that fits your situation, where you're kind of standing up for yourself, but there is a little fear here. Let's see. Oh, okay, well, I got two. Let's take them. Whoa. And you got love life. And Egypt. Whoa. Mystical. Okay. I'm really getting what's coming for you in your love life. It's like a mystery, But I think it's going to be something pretty miraculous that stands the test of time, like these pyramids. Something that people wonder, how did this even come to be? You ever see a couple that's just like, wow, they're so great, and they're so great together, and they're so genuinely happy for so long. And they stay together, happy. It's like love life. So this is a lifestyle change that you're making here. Could be a way of a forbidden love. You could be in love with a boss or something, and they're in love with you, or something like that happens where, this is a secret way, all these Egyptian pyramids, they have secret chambers and stuff. Like, what? You could be discovering things that you didn't even know. We're still finding stuff about these pyramids. We're still finding stuff. So there could be things you didn't even know about love life that now you know. Now you're like, oh, this is a possibility as well. Opening yourself up to more. Because, maybe you thought, well, people have passion in the beginning, and then it phases out, and then people don't really care about each other. And they're unhappy, but they just stay together. And it's like, well, maybe that's not the way that it always is. No, it's not. This is like the mysteries of life. So there could be a new mysterious person here. And there could be something about you have a very spiritual connection between you and this person, and this energy, your energy just draws the two of you together here. But this could be something where, maybe, there's an element of forbidden here. So we'll see about this one. Okay. This is interesting now. Yeah. And this is like, the Egyptians and their tombs, in their chambers where they were mummies. They took people with them, and, So this is like saying, there's something here about this life, this love, standing the test of time. This could be a person that you know from a different life. Could be way more to a person, because inside of these pyramids there's a lot going on. Whoa. So this person could just have so much more depth to them. And there's like something about this connection between you and this person, but you could be very fearful to date somebody outside of some kind of rules. Maybe they have this fear, but the fear is not going to stop this. Let's see more about this. Look at this. You know, she's waiting here. Waiting. But she's very much so in prison. This gives me really Jasmine energy. Okay, come on. You know, and she's waiting. And everything is great. Everything is beautiful. You know, she's well taken care of. She's dressed gorgeous. She obviously has access to jewels. And somebody makes her meals and tea and all this. You know, it's great. But there's something missing. You know, she wants more, and she wants to be able to go out and to experience things herself. So male or female, that could be something here that you're kind of wanting and waiting for the moment to be right. Because Jasmine in the live action Aladdin, you know, she escaped, you know, and actually in the cartoon as well, you know, she dresses like everybody else and she's kind of like undercover. Like there's something undercover about this whole thing. And it's not right for her to be in prison like this. She should have her free will. So there's something here that isn't right. And maybe you have to do something that's a little, you know, you're not exactly telling a lie, but you're not exactly telling the truth to get away with doing something, but you're standing up for what's right for you. And, you know, good for you. What the heck? Key. You know, you may be afraid, but you have the key to get out. But that's the thing, is she unlocks this key, and now she kind of, you know, Jasmine dresses in like a brown, just plain to kind of blend in, right? So it's like she kind of looks like Jasmine. And it's like now she got the key to escape, right? But this is scary, you know, because now, you know, she could get caught. She could get in trouble, you know. But her love life certainly changes from this, doesn't it? You know, so there's something here where you're gonna get what it is that you need, even though you're afraid to go forward with something. It's kind of like you facing your fear is the key that you need to move forward. There is something here about this fear is telling you something. You know, if you're walking a path, I don't know what this quote is or who said it. I think it's one of those quotes where they're like unknown. Maybe a person said it, sorry. I don't know. But it's like you're walking through wilderness, and if the path is not like laid out before you, you know, if the path is well defined, then you're probably on somebody else's path. It's like something like that. You know, your path is supposed to be your own. So there is this fear here to utilize something that you have that is going to unlock something amazing here. This could be spiritual as well. The anchor. Wow. You know, the anchor in this is like a stable, reliable connection. But an anchor is attached to a boat. So this is saying, you know, you can have like roots and you can have wings. You know, you can sail, but you can also anchor when you want to anchor here. So that's the tale of this anchor. But this anchor is not attached to a boat anymore. So is this anchor doing you any justice here? There could be something in your love life that is not doing justice to you. It's not serving a purpose anymore in your life. And this is about not letting anything hold you back here. You could meet somebody that, you know, they do something with boats for their job. Or you could feel pulled to travel towards water. Okay, look at this. There's something here. You have the birds here. Could hear a conversation. There's something here about like there is a comfort zone that you're gonna leave. And other people could be really talking about this because they could hear about you leaving a comfort zone because this room is empty. Nobody is in it. So this is like, hey, this room served its purpose, but now you're wanting to expand here. So this is about meeting someone that is, different than anyone else that you have ever met. Let's see more about this. You could hear about gossip, people talking about you behind your back here. Could be something that you do that it feels like magic. It feels like how could you possibly do something like this? You may be connected to Egypt somehow. You really like Egyptian culture. You're really inspired by this. Could feel like you have had a past life there. Doesn't have to be. But this could be something that you feel very connected to. You have seduction, attraction, flirting, dating, hooking up, temptation, third party interference. Engagement ring. There's something here that you're currently in, it feels like, that is a tempting situation to be in. It's funny you have biblical and then you have seduction, because the snake kind of, very sneakily tricks Eve into, eating this apple, right? This is like a temptation, So there's something here about waiting and waiting and waiting and stuck in the same old every day, and things being very defined. What you can do, what you can't do. And there is like something here that is trying to kind of pull you in a way. But it's like you have this key in this engagement ring. Engagement, partnership, commitment, eternity, completion, and union. This feels like something new. If there is a person here that is trying to kind of seduce you into an engagement here, and it's like you have the key to escape this. You don't have to go through with this commitment. There could be a commitment that you don't want to go through with. And your fear is because, you know what, this is not what you want anymore. But I see you leaving something and then this being available to you, but in a better way, in a way that you want. Eternity, completion, union. Yeah, this is something else. The engagement ring comes with the key. So it comes with leaving something behind. It could be very tempting to stay where you are, right? Why do people stay where they are? Because there's money there, because there's comfortability there, there's familiarity there, because, this is what other people expect of them, whatever. They already said they were going to do something, whatever the reason is. But this is a person who is not fulfilled, but could be a little bit afraid to walk away because there is a false sense of security in staying. But going forward here, you're going to get everything that you want in the way that you want it, in this fulfilling way, in this genuine way. Heart with a key. Shut up. Did I tell you the key is the way to getting everything that you want? Welcoming love, meeting the one, opening your heart, getting together, perfect. You don't need this anchor. You don't need it. Love, life, heart with the key. How could this be any better? How could this be any better? Whatever this is, go. What is this key for you? Ooh, we're gonna pull tarot on it. But let's see about this next part, okay? Let's see about the next part. Wow, heart with a key. Wow. There's a whole new love. Dude, the cards are flying. Mask, not showing true feelings, hide, personify, pretend, delude, gaslighting here. There's something here where you may be pretending to everybody else, like, oh yeah, everything is fine. I want this. And then you're sneaking off using this key to run away with this other love. You know, and this could be, you know, other people are really talking about, but these people are gossiping. They're wearing these masks, you know, they did what they were supposed to do, right? But they're not actually happy. They get their fulfillment, what? Sitting around and talking the gossip. You know? There's people that are talking about the decisions that you made, like, oh, you threw away an opportunity, da 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 da. They don't even know what it is that they're talking about. Yeah. Coffin. Endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, liberation, transition here. Like they're not realizing that, you know, and we were talking about with Egypt, we were talking about the coffins, the tombs where they're mummies. You would have been bound to something for life that you hated, that you absolutely hated, but it was your responsibility because of your birthright or whatever the situation is. Well, screw that. You know what I mean? You think about those times and it's like, well, if I was born a servant, I'm a servant. Oh, well, there's nothing I can do about it. You know, it's like, no, that's not the way that the world is anymore. That's not the way that the world should ever be. And, you know, it takes a boldness to go for it. You have ascending now, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. What? I'm telling you. Okay, tarot. Seven of Swords, Page of Pentacles. I am open to opportunities and personal growth. There could be for some of you, I feel like you will know intuitively within you, you have a plan of what you want to do and there's a new opportunity coming to you and it's not good. This is maybe your original plan, but other people are wanting you to take maybe this new opportunity or something here, but there is like a voice inside that is telling you this other way is the way. You know, and it's something that you really want, but there is a fear attached to it, but it's the choice that you would really make, you know? So this is about doing what's right for you, whatever the choice is, right? Because the Seven of Swords, but the Seven of Swords is really talking about, you know, he doesn't want to go to war. And so he's stealing the swords. So if nobody has any weapons, they can't fight. So yeah, it is a card of cheating and stealing, but it's a card of doing that for a reason, you know, and it can mean a lot of different things here, but there is something here where there is a new opportunity for you and maybe you have to be secretive about it, but it's the opportunity. And that's the thing is maybe somebody's in a connection here already and you meet somebody new and it's like, hey, you didn't ask for this, but it happened. You know, so there could be something here that maybe, you know, you're breaking it off with a person and wanting to start something with somebody else, but you don't want to hurt that other person's feelings, you know? So I'm not saying, you know, trick somebody or cheat on them, But there's something here about being careful about how you move forward, because not trusting other people, because other people don't believe in your cause. But there's something true to this. This is a truth for you, and these are blessings for you. So you don't get blessings by undermining other people. So it's not about undermining somebody else. That's not what I'm saying here. But it's kind of is about, like, doing something quietly, not telling other people what it is that you're doing here, because the majority is not going to agree. The majority is going to want to fight. So he's not going to tell other people that he's taking all the weapons. He's just going to do it. Because if he tells everybody else, they're just going to start fighting. So there is something here about taking matters into your own hands, and you're not telling anybody else. It's your life. It's your right to do that. This is being smart about something here. And okay, Four of Cups. This could be, this feeling about a little bit of disappointment. I listen to my heart and I follow my knowing. There's something here where, maybe you didn't want to have to utilize this key. What is this key? You wanted something to maybe come in a different way. You wanted a different opportunity. This could be something where, like, let's say you want to date your boss, right? You guys are in love with each other and you're planning on telling everyone, but you're supposed to get a promotion. So you were going to get a promotion and then you will tell everybody. But you could be very worried about this situation, and maybe this is something where you wanted to not have to wait. You wanted to be able to tell everybody right away. This could be something like that. It doesn't have to be, but it's like, or this could be, then you leave this job and maybe you end up getting a great job, a job way better. And, this is something where it's like, the fear of leaving what you already know. You already know this job. You don't want to leave this job, but it makes more sense for you to go than this other person. And you'll end up finding something really amazing that really takes off, and it ends up being way better for you than the other job. And then the two of you can be together and you don't have to worry about anything. And then you have the Three of Cups, which is celebration. Embrace joyful opportunities. Yeah. That ends up being the key. So there's something here where you could be a little bit like, why do I have to leave? Why can't they leave? Let's say they make more money than you do. And still you're like, well, I'm going to have to be put out of I don't want to have to do this. And this person, they're understanding. So they're like, okay, don't do it. And we'll just stay in hiding. And you don't like that opportunity either. But you end up looking and you find a great opportunity. They offer you more money and you end up working less. And this is a huge win. This is a huge celebration. And this is an opportunity to use this key to unlock your heart and be together with this person out in the open and having this anchor removed, being free in this love. So that's what this is kind of talking about. Wow. This is cool. This is cool. Okay, and then you have the Tower here. Because you could have a lot of people that then they hear about, oh, well, you were with the boss. And so then they want to try to talk and cause all of these problems. Oh, you were with the boss. So that's why your vacation got approved. That's why this happened. That's why that happened. But I feel like there's nothing that they can do. You're already out of the situation by the time people find out about it. Or this could be a warning. This could be like, be careful. Because there's people here that have a mask, and really they are talking. So like maybe you want to tell somebody at work that is like one of your best friends, and this is saying, don't tell them. And maybe they're not a bad person, but maybe somebody that they talk to, they're too trusting of a person. I had a friend like that one. I have a friend like that who's, they're a great person, but they're like an open book. They just start talking and oh my gosh, what are you doing? You can't tell people this. So this could cause a problem here, but it could end up being a good thing because maybe you end up getting a better job because of this that happens. Maybe this person ends up getting a better job as well. Maybe the two of you end up moving somewhere else, with these keys here, moving in together, and both of you have a different occupation here, and you're free from all of this negativity. But at the time when it's going down, maybe, you're like, hey, I don't want all this drama at where I work. So that's kind of the energy here. I surrender and know how to go forward. So you're going to know the way forward. It's going to become clear to you and it's going to be good. Let's see. Four of Pentacles. I trust I'm always safe and protected here. So yeah, that could be something that puts you in this energy here where you're protecting yourself. You're protecting your finances here. You want to be secure. You want to find some security moving forward. And it's like you have enough to be able to do this here. And you may be worried that you won't have enough to be able to handle this change, but you will. That's what this Four of Pentacles is saying. You will. You will have not even just enough. You will have enough to be able to move forward, and things are going to grow and things are going to be better. After you do this is a card of stability, the Four of Pentacles. So this is moving, and when moving there's added expenses. When you move, there's new things that are taking place. It takes a while for you to get paid when you start a new job and things like that, but it's gonna end up being a lot better for you. Look at the Ace of Cups, and then you have the Queen of Cups. So this is going to be where you're going to be able to be free to express your emotions. This is security, being secure and being able to express your emotions. So you're attracting an emotionally stable person, a person who's secure in who they are and willing to express how they really feel about something here, how they feel about your love, about the two of you being together. And so this is your love taking off. So yeah, maybe there is a way where, you have to change jobs. They have to change jobs. So this is a difficulty, whenever that happens, that can be a difficulty, but this opens the door for free expression in your love life here. And it's able to set a solid foundation in a different direction that is going to be much more beneficial for you and for this person here. So this is actually ends up being a very great thing. And this is something that you're going to be very satisfied. You're going to be very satisfied with the work that you're doing. This is emotional fulfillment and something new that you're bringing that has, no limits. The potential of where this could go, the passion that you have for what it is that you're doing. I welcome new love and trust what it brings. That's what this is talking about. And now you have the Wheel of Fortune here. What flew out? Queen of Wands. So this is you being able to be creative, to be bold, to stand out. Maybe for the work that you did before, you were not getting the recognition. And this is how you're getting seen. And this is changing your fortune. This is allowing much more fortune to come into your life. This is a person here where this connection, the passion that this person has for you, that you have for them, this ignites a creativity within you. This helps you in your work. In your day-to-day life, you're just walking around smiling. You're so happy. And so are they. I am naturally creative. So it's like, Everything is golden in this color. It's like everything you touch turns to gold. You know, when the magic of being in love, and when you're in love and you found this person that's going to stand the test of time with you, okay? When you unlock the key to your heart, when you have this engagement ring here, okay? When this happens, when you're ascending to this level here, you're so happy. You're so blessed. You're so grateful. You're just, abundance is showing up every which way around you. There's no limits in this new occupation. This is your destiny to receive this kind of abundance, to receive this kind of love. You're going to be shocked. You're going to be amazed, and you're going to be so happy that you move forward, that you trust it within yourself, and you move forward and said, you know, I don't deserve this limitless, all these limits. You know, I deserve limitless. So I trust whatever the universe brings me. Amazing. This is amazing. This is something where who knows how far this situation is going to go, but this is definitely like you receiving monetary compensation for your creativity, for something that you feel love and passionate about. This is being able to save, and also being able to upgrade how you live your life, to take vacations. There's something in your mind that you're like, if I could just get to this point, and this is you surpassing that point, and with another person by your side, you know, that you can fall in love with, that you can build a future with here. And this is your destiny, okay? This could be a Leo person, could be Scorpio, could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Yeah, could be one of those zodiac signs. Doesn't have to be. That's really all we have here, but the zodiac sign doesn't matter. This is such a strong connection. You're just gonna know. You're just gonna know. So expect beautiful changes here. Okay, thank you, Aries. I hope this resonated, and if it did and you want to like and subscribe, that would be awesome.